Hi everyone, I'm doing an update. I am now 8 weeks and 3 days. I'm still pregnant as far as I know, fingers crossed. Basically symptoms and everything we have to put up with. Smell. At the moment my husband smells disgusting because even though I've given up coffee, it smells like diarrhea. His breath literally smells like diarrhea. It's disgusting. So needless to say, our local shop is my favourite shop. Lots of bubbly gum. I can't cope with it otherwise. It repulses me, which is ridiculous. And not only that, but I found I've started getting really irritated by the stupidest, really silly things that is really, what's the word? Inconceivable. Stuff I know is just like ridiculous and I'm getting mad by it. Basically, my husband will be sitting there and he'll be twitching his foot. And it's like, I know I'm being unreasonable, and he's doing it for about half an hour. And I'm thinking, and I feel like punching him. And I know it's unreasonable and it's silly and it's daft. Things that would normally make me think, please don't do that. I want to strangle him out. And it's ridiculous. I know it's just daft as well. That's what makes it funny, because he's not doing it on purpose to wind me up. But every little thing seems like something bad. Even though I know it's not. Everything just gets worse. Everything he does is just... He's not doing it on purpose. So I think that's just a general crankiness, unreasonable crankiness that you get. And heartburn. Heartburn's been the bugger. I mean, it's been really bad. Really bad. But mostly at night. So I'll try and have either some Gaviscon or some milk. That tends to work a little bit. But most of the night, yeah, you have to just sit up and just put up with it, really, because not really anything to get rid of it. I've only been sick once. That was about a week and a half ago. And it was when travelling. I mean, I was like the Exorcist, without the spinning head. It was ridiculous. I literally, if I hadn't got any bags, the car that my father-in-law hired would have been ruined. Absolutely ruined. And it was making everybody else go. My husband was sitting in the front seat. I was in the back with my daughter, and she kept passing me carrier bags. Well, bin liners, because carrier bags have holes in. I would never do that. Oh, it'd be like a shower. The worst shower ever. So yeah, she kept passing me bags because she didn't want anything on her, obviously. And then what made it worse was my father-in-law is not very good with directions. So we got to Shrewsbury, which is 20 miles from Wales in England. And he kept driving around, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. It's about 3 lanes, and then there's a big thing in the middle, and then it goes the other way. He kept driving back round, and it was making me feel even worse. And then eventually found a car park, and by this point I'd already started being sick. And then it was for the second time, because he was going around this car park and he wouldn't park up. He kept going around in a circle, and then he was stuck between some caravans and somebody's car, and he kept going forward and back and forward. And I was like, I'm going to kick somebody in a minute. And I kept throwing up. And of course it wasn't that normal throw up. Nice, polite, lovely. Done. Now, let's get stuck between the back of your nasal cavity and your throat. So what happens, ladies? Blech. Again. So I got out the car, of course. Luckily, bag in hand. And I'm waiting for this, well, my father-in-law to actually sort the car and pay for the, you know, the fees that you have to pay in England, in the car park. And of course I kept being sick again. So it must have went on for about got half an hour, because the smell, and then I'm standing there waiting for them, and there's a bin by. Of course that made me sick again. And then we're walking around, and every time even a little tiny dislodged, but again, it was a nightmare. And then they bought me this nasty pop, and that made me sick again. But luckily, the same day, which was the same morning actually before we even set out, I had an aversion to coffee, and I'd cut from normal coffee to decaf anyway as soon as I found out I was pregnant, and I was trying to have as much tea as possible and cut out the coffee. I had a little sip of decaf. I felt sick instantly. I can't touch it, I can't go near it, I can't smell it. My husband has to make his own coffee. I can't go near it, it just stinks. If he wants to fry up, he's cooking it. I ain't touching it. It's all the, you know, typical stuff with ladies that we all get. You know, aversions to things that are not so pleasant. Fatty, gross, disgusting things. But why is it that everybody stinks? We went in our local shop. Oh my God, I walked in, I could smell BO instantly. Oh, it made me feel sick. I couldn't even stay in there. I couldn't cope. And then somebody'd, you know, bottom burped. And I was like, I don't believe this. I just had to leave the shop. I couldn't cope with it. That's ridiculous. I've got to go shopping. But I couldn't stand in there because somebody stunk. So what do you do? What do you do? You can't exactly walk in there with some spray deodorant. What do you do? I had to go to a completely different shop. Luckily, there is more than one shop. There's 3 shops here in the main town. But that just, it's disgusting. I couldn't cope. I don't understand why people can't wear deodorant. You can get deodorant, you know, roll-on, antiperspirant, really cheap. There's no excuse for it. So, of course, every time you go into a shop or you're in a confined space of any kind, you can smell people's breath. People are pumping all the time, and they've not got no manners, and they just stink. Everybody stinks. Even my daughter stinks. She could have brushed her teeth. She stinks. But yeah, between the snappiness, snapping at people for nothing, I mean literally nothing. They've only got to look at me and I'm like, and them smelling, I just want to stay away from everybody at the moment. I can't travel. I can't be by people. What do I do? I can't sit in the house for months on end. I don't know what to do. Well, anyway, bump date. I'm 8 weeks and 3 days according to the nurse, midwife, because I've only just got a midwife. So, let's do this. This is my little bump. Not that I think it's a bump at the moment. Again, I think it's just me. That. I don't know. I really don't know. Obviously I've got really bad stretch marks. I always have had since I've had my twins. They're nearly 18 now. But yeah, that's me. But yeah. What is it with boobs as well? My boobs are the sorest they've ever been, and this is my 6th pregnancy with I've had 3 children altogether, live, and this is my 6th pregnancy. This is apart from my very first one, which was the twins, this is the worst my boobs have ever been. I mean, they literally feel like somebody's stabbing me through the middle. You know, have you ever gone to a freezer compartment? Department even? Compartment? What? You might as well get a spoon and just go and throw it away, because it makes you like really if you go to a freezer department, they're gonna hurt. If you take your bra off, they're gonna hurt. You roll over onto your side in the night, they're gonna hurt. Your partner tries to touch them and they're like really excited because they're massive. they're gonna hurt, and you're gonna be like, grrr. Yeah, they're nice and big, husband, but you can't touch them. No. All right, ladies, I'll probably do an update. Either 9 or 10 weeks. Probably 10 weeks because I'm nearly 9 anyway. So I'll probably do an update at 10 weeks. Fingers crossed everything's still okay. And good luck, ladies, with your pregnancy and getting pregnant. I wish you a lot of luck with your rainbow baby. I'll speak to you soon. Bye, ladies. Bye.